on this episode of CTP Adventures.
So Gabe, do you think this is still the most hated town in America? Alright Gabe, where are we?
Mittsville.
Elgin?
We're in Elgin right now.
Elgin, Oregon.
This is on my bucket list right here.
Look at those trains over there.
First time.
We've wanted to come here for about, 9 months now?
It's been about 9 years.
We've been wanting to come here for a while because there is a lot of historical and this town is just very spiritual, and so to us this was a no-brainer.
I honestly have some sentimental experience with this place. For 10 years I lived here on the farm. It's been a hard life in the city, so I had to come back.
And guys, as you can see, this town is beautiful. There is so much to do here, and we're just gonna get into some good stuff, right?
Let's do it.
All right, guys, so we are at this stop sign located on 59th Street.
We're at the Opera House.
We are walking past the Opera House.
Oh.
And this could be crazy. Watch out, there is a car.
Bro saved my life.
Okay, so as we said, this has been in our bucket list for over 9 years.
9
You
years.
first visited here after, was it your mom got in a car accident?
Well, no, I was stationed here at their Air Force for 2 years.
So, Thai kitchen.
Doesn't look open.
It's definitely closed, so we're not going to be doing that. Whirlpool, Elgin Electric. We have needed some new appliances, but yeah, this is just crazy, guys. Stay tuned. All right, Elgin Station.
This is where I get my.
It is open.
The saloon.
We're not drunks, so we don't drink. But you know,
This thing's open.
I mean, look at this town, guys. This is just an absolute wasteland of a country.
Wait. She closed.
Look at this.
We're here for the bounty. We gotta find him.
Needs home. Are you gonna adopt it?
No, we're gonna get 100 grand for him.
I'm down. Dude, that's some like Google image. I've seen that dog, I'm pretty sure. All right, guys, so this is crazy where we have just landed. There's some Bigfoots over here, and overall, you can feel the energy of this town really seeping through the screen. And there's a lot of historical figures that we just gotta check out. Is this the first Yeti that was ever found? Guys, you can't make this up. Elgin, Oregon, first Yeti ever found. Let's see, how big are you? Yep. So, tell me about this, Gabe, because you went here a long time ago. Tell me.
This memorial is dedicated to all the men and women of the armed forces from our community who serve this country.
We love you, troops.
I did serve here in the Air Force.
You
Remember
did?
that.
So you put this up, right?
Well, I was actually here while they did it. There's actually a keepsake under it.
Isn't it when you faked your death, they thought that like you were died, so they put this up and then you came out?
Well, I've only done that once. But then they came back and they like welcomed me into their arms.
Yeah, but
So they embraced me, and
you're kind of like a historical figure, which is cool.
they call me Ben Frank. Back in high school.
And Frank, what's significant about this place?
This is where my significant other danced for the first time.
Really? Can you show us what you guys did?
Yeah, you want me to show you?
Just imagine that you're with her.
Okay.
Yeah. You really did?
Actually where
Did
I
you do that?
proposed.
You proposed to her too?
I proposed here
Yeah.
in front of the whole county.
It's so sad that she died weeks later, but
Died to
at least we
urinal
know.
cancer.
Yeah. At least we know how it started though. So tell us about this. What is this?
Well, this is actually the remains of the castle that was here back in 1600s.
Really?
It's very, very interesting. This was actually the urinal, the group urinal. Everyone used to. Well, actually, that's wrong. This is the memorial. Another memorial for my grandparents. Look how dirty the water is.
That's the most cloudy water.
This is the
Guys, as you can see, this town is full. I mean, look at this. Look at that.
Mason.
Did you know they had this here?
I didn't. This must be a new addition.
This must be some modern edge technology. And I mean, look at this. They pulled Google Maps and put it real life. That's crazy. Look at this. Elgin. That's where we are. Oh my goodness, guys. That is nuts. So what is significant about this restaurant?
Well, this is the most hated restaurant in all of the U.S.
All right, guys. We found what the locals here call a corner market. Where is it? Right here. And we are going to just explore and see what this town has to offer. This could get really crazy. All right, guys, we made it. No one stopped us. I'm gonna keep the camera low. Okay, so what did you do back in the 80s in here? Because didn't you have a funny story?
We actually went streaking through the store after the last football game.
That's what I heard, but I wanted to verify it with you.
And so it was in celebration. We 2 Diet Cokes for $3.50. What a bargain.
That is actually insane pricing. Where we come from, that's what, $10.50 usually?
It's liquid gold.
That's actually insane pricing.
That's so good.
All right, guys, we are drinking some Diet Cokes in the world's most hated town. And, you know, the vibes I got at first was, yes, this is definitely the world's most hated town.
I honestly hate it here.
As we keep going, it gets a little bit better, but we're going to keep you guys updated.
I hate it here.
Guys, there is a cat. And it wants to kill me.
She wants it.
Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. That is beautiful.
Let's go.
That is truly
Genesis
beautiful.
6:3.
Home of the Huskies, guys.
This is where I went to middle school, guys.
Yeah, he did.
I was on the basketball team. Varsity.
Really?
The women's basketball team.
Guys, here in Elgin, they have an alien interfere space signal that they are probably trying to translate over to the
It
aliens.
smells so much.
All right, Gabe, what did we find?
We found my people.
We found a Seventh-day SDA church. How does that make you feel?
I feel at home.
There's stairs.
Is that where you're going?
All right, boys, we're with the tourists, the locals here. And they're showing us around the most hated town in America.
It was a hardware store and then Subway and now it's a Thai kitchen.
Okay.
Nobody knows it's gonna open.
True. Gabe, you ready for this?
About to ride that village bicycle
This
real
is
quick.
our historic city hall that underwent. Pick the bottom.
Man. This could be some wild rides.
Yeah.
Okay, how does it feel like living in the world's most hated town?
Honestly, it's alright.
Yeah?
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Not really.
So Gabe, do you think this is still the most hated town in America?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, experience the life here with the locals, these guys have changed my mind about it.
Okay, we gotta
It's
go.
not
We gotta go.
Oh my god,
Souvenir. I think we need to get out of here.
We have to go. They're coming fast.
Oh, whoa.
That is majestic. This one's worth coming in. Legend had it, and old cults did ceremonies years ago. Get it? Watch this.
Indiana Jones.
Wait, what is
Houston.
this stuff on?
Oh, hello?
Yo, what's poppin'?
We make music too.
Nice.
We got a collab for the music video. Boots are not meant for drops.
How's being on the most hated grain tower of all time?
It's honestly one of the most scariest experiences in my life. But it's good to feel like a bad boy.
That is true.
Runs, Minum, Wallowa, Joseph. All the way down to I think Wallowa Lake. That one got sold to a hoarder, and then that one is, yeah.
Festation.
Oh, yeah.
Gabe, where are we at?
We were at the abandoned house. Apparently there was a forest fire. It was ignited by Mary Sue. And there's apparently a homeless guy living in here, so let's find him.
A what? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hate him here so much.
I don't have my AR.
I would. Don't try not to breathe in.
What movie is this?
Good question.
Dirty Dancing live in concert. Guys want to watch it?
Dude, there's
Yeah, still kind of works.
there's riding boots.
I have a VHS.
Yeah.
Trying to watch it tonight?
What?
A few years ago, I think. And just
Yeah.
like bad.
It's a looter right now. Amazing. That was not steal.
Get go. Go.
What?
The hits, bro.
Oh, that was me, Riley.
I'm not playing with that
Riley, that was
today.
me.
I'm way out of shape.
Riley, that was me.
Dude, you're in shape. You do.
Keep up
So, yeah.
the anti-smoke stuff.
Yep.
I know from experience it's not good.
All right, guys, that wraps up the most hated town in America. And honestly,
It's
those
not
are
that
nice
hated.
people. This is a town to be appreciated, to be loved, cherished. I loved it here. Did you?
Yeah, it's very wholesome. Got that nice country twang to it. So I'm very thankful of our experience, and the people are very nice. Maybe we'll find love one day, but not today.
Maybe. But if you guys want to see more videos where we adventure out into world's most hated, racist, crazy areas, let us know in the comments. Peace out.
People.